Right, so I off-screen the rest of the trip up to this place. God, I am so pissed off right now. I actually did a completed attempt at this segment last night, and in uploading of the segment 7, I wrote in the description about the whole desync thing. I checked that in post-production once I'd done that segment, and found out that it desynced almost instantly, which pissed me off because it was a really good segment, and then I had to toss it. I then just redid the segment, did a full complete recording of the segment, only to find that Fraps A did not record the entirety of the segment, and B proceeded to crash not long after ceasing recording. So that ended up friggin' screwing that one over, and then, once again having to toss that. So I've had 2 really good attempts at this segment where I've managed to complete this deck. Both of them gone down the drain because of something stupid that really shouldn't have happened.
You have not disappointed me. Transmitting cybernetic modules.
I think it's firmly established that this game has done a really good job of just pissing me the fuck off. You can just tell in the tone of my voice. It's just it just isn't right. Wait, did I grab that log? Okay, thank God I did. I'm gonna read this.
My duty is to the UNN and to this ship, but can I resist the call of the many? My father's weakness brought Shodan into existence. My weakness has invited these things aboard the Von Braun. Can I undo the wrong I have done?
Probably not, so you should just sit back and wallow in self-pity. While I just go around in a friggin' frenzied rage at the fact that for some reason, I'm just not allowed to record this segment at all. I don't get what the hell is causing this to happen. Like, the reason for the whole desync is because I decided to... Because I wanted it to come out a little bit better, because it was a bit... The first handful of segments were a bit weird, and I was just like, okay, this shouldn't be that big a deal. I took a look at the recordings, my recording options on Fraps, and decided to switch over to 60 frames per second, because since I started using Fraps, I've been recording at 30 FPS. I did that for Brutal Doom, I did that for the first handful of segments of Doom, and for this and Doom 64. And for the record, Doom 64 has not fallen out of sync at all. It's perfectly fine. It's quite content for me to record at whatever friggin' speed I want. But for some reason, System Shock is not quite as content with this. It's having a bit of a bitch at me. So I'm hoping that going back to normal and hopefully actually getting...
Those engine pods online. You'll have to head into cell 1 and 2 and reset the pods manually. After that, reinitialize the system from full control. But that system won't come online until you reset both pods. Keep an eye out. They're mobilizing their real forces, and they know exactly where you are.
Polito, seriously, you've got to shut the fuck up. Partially it is my fault because I'm trying to explain shit and then progressing with the game at the same time, and then it's just causing that shit to happen, but seriously. It's annoying the crap out of me. But yeah, we have access to the engine core, and... But yeah, I'm still sort of wondering what in the hell is going on with this game. It was enjoyable until I started recording this, and now it's just... I'm not even sure how to describe it. It's just... I shouldn't even be complaining this much because I said I wasn't going to complain. But... You shouldn't have to throw out 2 perfectly good attempts at this recording just because something decides that you're not allowed to have it. It's just so stupid.
They hit us 6 hours ago. Malone, the OSA spook, tried to take one of those things out with a pyrokinesis attack, but didn't even break stride. Then it unloaded both barrels into his stomach. Valzone said there's a weapons cache in one of the engine nacelles. Maybe I can find him and the others there.
Drop dead, you sacky son of a bitch! I'm in the process of reading a fucking log.
They hit us 6 hours ago. Malone, the OSA spook, tried to take one of those things out with a pyrokinesis attack, but didn't even break stride. Then it unloaded
penetrated both barrels into his stomach. Falzone said there's a weapons cache in one of the engine nacelles. Maybe I can find him and the others there.
So that's a useful little piece of information. Weird, just random sort of thing in the one of the nacelles, which we have to switch both of the nacelles on in order to switch the engine core on. And on this body, we have a laser rapier. This thing is actually quite a nice weapon to have. The only problem is, I need level 4 in energy in order to wield it. I also need level 3 in agility, but the only reason I have level 3 agility is because I've got the thing equipped. But that's going to end up wearing out within a minute or two because I've got hardly any juice left in it, and I never actually charged the thing up when I was meant to. Speaking of which, I picked up a couple of maintenance points back at the upgrade terminals at Command Control, and so now we can use these maintenance tools to jack up the condition of our weapons. And now that I think about it, I just wasted 3 maintenance tools because in the next deck there is a pistol with its condition level is 8, and yeah, so I just kind of just wasted that. Thank you very much, game, for I don't know. I'm not even going to go on a tangent about that. I'm just going to try to forget about it because all it's going to do is piss me off even more than it should. Let's just listen to this log.
I've been contacted by some kind of artificial intelligence that wants to help me reclaim control of the Von Braun from whomever or whatever is now in charge. I don't know where it came from, but I must confess, I'm happy it is here.
Okay, you can just be happy that something's taking a shine to you. I don't get it, but whatever. Hello, monkey. Bye-bye, monkey. You got chips for me? Sweet. So yeah, this is the weird place that that log was talking about. We have this random sort of unresearched object. Speaking of unresearched, this thing is the annelid healing gland. This heals up. This heals up more health than the med hypo, but it heals it at a slower rate. It's basically 1 point every interval until it's healed 15, as opposed to the medical hypo, which is 2 points at each interval up to 10 HP. So it's slower, but it heals more. Overall, though, the med hypo is still better because it's still a quicker rate, even though you need to use more med hypos. But the point still remains that med hypos are probably just better. Although I'm going to get something that's going to outclass all of that eventually. And before I leave, I have to go back because I just remembered that there's a dead body down here. And the dead body is relevant to my interest because once I search it, I get a couple more cyber modules. And now I've got to run all the way back. Yeah, screw this. Speed booster, go. Speed booster does what it says on the tin, but it does actually increase your speed to such a point where if you run into a wall, you will actually damage yourself. So we're going to attempt to not do that, and instead use our health to sponge hits from a shotgun hybrid. Yeah, let's just use one of these. Right, so we're all healed up like that. All the way up to max health. And here we have the second of the nacelles. We've just switched the other one off on back over there. And then we hit this. And that's both of those nacelles switched on. Then all we've got to do is head back. Over here. Wasn't there supposed to be a thing here? I thought there was like a protocol droid here somewhere. I probably managed to just dodge it, plain simply. So with that now done and out of the way.
Good work. The engine core is now back online. Now get to the elevator and come see me on deck 4. While you're doing that, I've discovered the presence of some indefinite artifacts on board the ship. I think you may be able to use them to your advantage. I've uploaded the information to the ship's weapons upgrade units. to convey the information to your cybernetic rig. What are you waiting for? Get to the elevator now.
Yeah, we'll go to the elevator a little bit later, but I'm just gonna read this log first.
I don't know where we'd be without Delacroix. This whole ship is falling apart. She's the only one who knows what from what. I saw her arguing with that creep Anatoly Koretskin or whatever his name is, and she was giving it to him, but good. But that freak job stares her straight in the eye and starts babbling about how she doesn't know the pleasure of the joyful unity or some such. Mamma mia, the clowns are running the circus.
Thank you for your insight, Miss Sandwich. Although you're dead, so your opinion matters to just about jack shit. So yeah, get rid of this camera so that it doesn't pose any threat in the future, because we'll be back here a little bit later on. Although much later on, actually. And let's just take a dive. Whoa! That should not have done 29 points of damage. What the shit? That was not right. I don't even know how to describe that. That should not have done 29 points of damage. So yeah, the engine core being online means I have access to this elevator. I don't know why this thing's linked to the engine core, but it just kind of is. So here we got the another security crate with a whole bunch of goodies. We've got the Cyboost implant, which I'm not going to bother with, because I'm not actually maining psionic abilities in this. It would be a lot more useful if I was, but in this situation, it's really just an extra bit of a perk to have just to boost your abilities. At least for my kind of playthrough it is. So this hallway serves virtually no purpose other than to yield a whole bunch of bits and pieces. It's not too bad. Now if we can shoot this thing down, it's not... Okay, it's attempting to shoot me, but it's just hitting wall. Good job. Piss off. Yes, I'll shoot you in the head because I friggin' feel like it. Because I'm in a pissed off mood. Alright, so making more progress. Even though it's really not. And another dead body just lining up to set himself up. I can't even talk anymore. This is horrible. Worst segment ever. And that, I'm not even going to describe this. All I'm going to do is just shoot it. Oh shit, die. Damn it! Oh, for the love of crap. This game just cannot stop finding ways to piss me off. Ugh. I'm not even gonna come up with any more words for this. Just gonna go down there and check the friggin' body. That really should not have happened. That was because I was stupid and decided to take a dive. Iridium's needed for the unresearched object. I don't really care too much about that. Because sodium, I'm not going to get sodium for a while in... Oh hey, look, a portable battery. First time we found that forever. So, with that now out of the way, we can finally get the hell off of this deck. I would go back the other way, but... I don't even know why I did do that, but whatever. So, with that now out of the way, we can take the standard service elevator, and we can head on up to Deck 4. But the first thing I want to do is take a stop on Deck 2, because I need to go and use the modules that I picked up for some other bits and pieces. And I already know exactly what I'm going for as well. I'm going to put a point in energy and a point in... Where is it? Research. The 10 modules I've got left are not going to get me anything really, except for some side disciplines, which I have absolutely no use for, so I'm not even going to bother with those. So all I'm going to do is just take the 10 that here with me and head up to Deck 4 with them. Except No, I can't. Because the game has to be an arsehole like that. So, we'll just take a look on deck 3.
Damn. Something's blocking the shaft, and the elevator can't reach deck 4. I'm attempting to determine... I'm detecting massive quantities of some kind of biomaterial that's plugging up the elevator shaft. The environment on this level has been altered to be some kind of breeding chamber for the xenomorphs. It shouldn't prove dangerous unless you plan to stay for more than a few hours. But in order to clear the shaft, you're going to have to remove the biomaterial. I'm accessing the primary data loop. Let's see what we can find out there.
Dick, I know you won't get this until after we've returned, but I've had to express how incredible I feel. We've finally done it, made contact, and Muldoon and I have been selected to be involved in the initial work. Anatoly's one condition is that I tell no one aboard the ship. The creatures are remarkable. They're so helpless, I feel somehow compelled to protect them. It's a miraculous discovery.
Okay, so this is the third deck, and this is some creepy looking shit. In the originals, it was basically just this brown, like, paint stuff just sort of splattered all over the joint. It didn't really look that realistic. This makes it look real nice and creepy. This is one, like, bit of a light side I can see to this segment. Just to be able to see that. And yeah, here's that, where is it? Yeah, there's that pistol. Oh god. Yeah, I do not want the frickin' security to go off here. That happened, I would just not even bother. Come on. Okay, thank God. Right, let's hit this. We did this fairly quickly last time. We pull this off. Actually, yeah, you know what? Pull off. Where is it? Cyber Affinity. Right, that's better. And now we have no ice nodes to worry about. Fail. Fail. Come on, just be a team player, goddammit. Okay, thank you. That was ridiculous. Wait, what the hell? Yeah, game, that you shouldn't be doing that. That was ridiculous. Oh god. Ugh. Wait, what the hell? Okay, so the toxin... That I'll be looking into off screen, because I've got no idea what the hell that was. But yeah, this is an antlered egg. As you can see, I get close enough to it and it just spurts out a whole bunch of yucky shit, and it's just and that, this, that, and the next thing. It's just and so yeah, use the battery on the implant to fully charge it up so that I don't have to go back to a charging station. Although, wait, there was a charging station right there. What the hell? Alright, take our minds off it. We've got no OS upgrade unit. For this one, I'm going to be using the cyber assimilation, which allows me to extract a diagnostic repair module from any of the big robots that I destroy, like maintenance robots and the like. And using it is an instantaneous 15 HP heal, which is quite nice, if I do say so myself. Now, did I grab a log from here? Yes, I did.
There. The young ones are all aboard. Captain Diego and I have sealed off deck 3.
He and I are now of one mind.
Our bodies are changing too. Sometimes it hurts terribly. And sometimes it is
Marvelous. Something wonderful is happening
to me.
Okay, so that's kind of a thing. Don't know what he's going on about, but it sounds as if he's having a freaking orgasm just thinking about it. So yeah, we're going to throw this one away, and we're going to switch over to this one to make sure we don't waste any more frickin' maintenance tools. God, it pissed me off when I used the maintenance tools on that one earlier. So, with that done and dusted, this is the end of the segment. Next time, we will be exploring the hydroponics deck a little bit further, so see you for that.